Lee was just a 16-year-old boy who lived in a small town. His family was very poor. His father worked as a laborer in a local factory. Lee and his younger sister was studying in a school. He wanted to become an engineer one day. Despite all the struggles, he studied hard, holding on to that dream with all his strength. But one day, life took a painful turn. His father met with a terrible accident in the factory. A machine malfunctioned and he lost his life. Their whole world was shattered. Now the only source of income was gone. His mother, who had never worked. Their earnings were too little to feed the family properly. Seeing this, Lee decided to step up. He began delivering newspaper early in the morning and after school. Late at night, he studied by the dim light of a candle. Handling both work and studies was tough for him, but he never gave up. Still, the constant pressure slowly started to drain his energy and spirit. There were days when he thought about giving up, and there were nights when tears would roll down his cheek silently. I should just leave school and work full-time, he would think. Maybe then I can earn more. One such day, feeling completely broken, Lee left everything and walked toward a forest near the town. He wanted to be alone to take a break from everything. He sat by a calm river, staring at the water, lost in thought. His heart was filled with questions. Why life is so unfair. Lee saw an old and broken monastery nearby. Inside that monastery, a master was sitting peacefully with his eyes closed. Lee walked in and sat near him. After some time, the master opened his eyes and gave a gentle smile. Seeing Lee's sad face, he asked softly, "My son, why are you so upset?" Lee felt comfort in his presence and shared everything. His father's death, his mother's struggle, his work, studies, and his dream to become an engineer. But the pressure was getting too much for him. He was thinking of quitting his studies to work full-time and support his family. But he was confused. If he did that, his dream would be lost. The master listened patiently. Then he smiled and said, "I can help you, but for that you will have to do one simple task for some days." Lee wiped his eyes and said, "Yes, sir, I am ready." The master pointed to an old tree near the monastery and said, "Can you see that tree? Every day a little sparrow comes there to build her nest. I want you to destroy that nest each day. Don't ask why, just do it." Lee was confused. "Break a bird's nest, but why?" he asked. But the master simply smiled and said, "No question." The next morning, Lee came back. He saw the sparrow busy collecting twigs and carefully building her little nest in the branches. He hesitated, but remembering the master's words, he shook the branches and the nest fell on the ground. He felt terrible. "What have I done?" he thought. But thinking this, he came back. The next day he came again and saw that the same sparrow had returned and was building her nest once more. Lee shook the branches and destroyed the nest again. He felt bad again, but he was following the master's instructions. Every day he came and kept doing the same, breaking the nest. And the little bird kept building it again patiently. Each day his heart grew heavier. Why am I doing this to her? He wondered. But he kept his promise and asked no questions. On the seventh day, Lee stood under the tree again. The sparrow had built yet another nest. He raised his hand and then stopped. He could not do it anymore. He rushed back to the master and said, "Sir, I don't understand. Every day I destroy her nest and every day she builds it again. It broke my heart. Why did you ask me to do this?" The master looked at Lee with deep and kind eyes and said, "That, my child, was your lesson. Her nest may fall, but still she wakes up every morning with hope. Gather her twigs and builds again, not because she is full, but because she believes that one day the breaking will stop and her nest will remain." Then he paused and said softly, "Life will do the same to you. It will break your dreams. It will test your patience. It will crush your hopes. But if you rise like that sparrow again and again and keep trying, then one day your dreams will become reality." Lee stood silently. Something inside him had changed. The master continued, "And one more thing, this difficult phase won't stay forever. Life keeps moving. If you stay strong and keep walking, then one day the same life will lead you to better days. Consistency defeats failure, and bad times never stays forever." Years passed, and with patience and determination, he finally achieved his dream of becoming an engineer. Many times in our life we work hard, give our best, and still face failure, rejection, or loss. Life is not easy for anyone. It tests us again and again through struggles, problems, and setbacks. But if we keep going, keep showing up, and keep trying like the sparrow, then one day success will be ours.